What's up, humans? Welcome back to the playthrough. This is Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and this is episode 13. Today, we're gonna go get our homeboy Wrex's armor, his family armor, from someone who's just holding it for and wants to sell it for money, but they took it away from his family during the Krogan rebellions. So, we're gonna go do that, and then I'm going to throw you guys a curveball, and we're going to go do something else. So, that's what we're going to do today. Theodore here is going to go help his buddy Wrex. But before we do that, let's go talk with Ashley.
Commander?
And, I've tried to record this episode 3 other separate times. Back when I had a beard, too. So, yeah, this always goes well. So I have literally gone through this dialogue over and over and over.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
With all we've been through lately? Hell yes.
I only have enough to toast the day, not the captain. It's Armistice Day, when the first contact war ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of it.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance.
I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenka. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I also play a mean game of pool. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Imagine having to go through that. Just imagine that, you're trying to serve, and in this case you're serving your species. But yeah, if you decide to join the military, because you wanted to, that's your thing, but your family name is cursed because people think that you'll just do the same thing. But what they don't really understand is what was going on at the other place and why, your relative or ancestor would have tried such things. It's because through that or starved to death, it's like, there's a fine line, I guess, between heroism and cowardice. That line is Oh, and even stupidity. So it's like, in order to be a hero, you gotta save lives. And that may be at the cost of something else. So don't ever just be like, oh, well, you failed because you couldn't do all of the things. It's like, no. Sometimes you can't. You literally can't. It's like that difference, like this hypothetical situation, like when you're driving, it's like, do you hit the person, or do you hit the other car, or do you hit, whatever? Because the what's going on is that you're out of control, your car's out of control, and you're gonna hit something. So you consciously have to pick which one is the least damaging, I guess, to you and to other people. So of course you're not just gonna go hit a person, you'll hit a car, but little things. Anyway.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. We'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Yeah, man. It's just when you can't fathom another level of volume coming from your PS4. It just whirs into another gear. Man, this is really like being on a plane. But yeah, come on, Sony. When can we start buying PS5s? Like at a store. I don't want to sign up with a chance to buy one. I want to go to a store and buy it. Considering that most of my stuff is digital, I'll probably get the digital edition. So, let's go. You want to sell 20 million units in a year? Yeah? Make it happen. Sick of this. This November will be 2 years with that system out. Not a chance in sight. Not a chance of ever finding one in a brick and mortar shop to buy. I don't trust Best Buy or Walmart or those guys. It's like, you did it backwards. That's what I said. Like during this entire pandemic, everyone just did it fucking backwards. It's like, why would you do this? You cut most of your staff. Good job. None of those guys want to go back to work. And yeah, but then we've also made a huge problem with the supply chain by making it as efficient as possible with the least amount of people. Well, and now we get to see the end result of that. It's like, we get to suffer for that. And it's like, no, I can't afford to go spend thousands of dollars on a PS5 on eBay and then get a box with no PS5 in it. I did it the other way around. I bought myself a PC, which now I'm using to, never mind. And that didn't even come out of the box working either. So, it works now. but I bought one that I built on a website. So I just went to the website and was like, let's build, and then they assembled it for me because I don't know what I'm doing, and it didn't even work. It's like trying to start up an old car. You
must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Here we go again. It's taking off again.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop sailing, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
And then going back to supply chain and what Sony has been, what Sony decided to do, which is pretty much at this point discontinue the PS4, right? Which leaves these lovely controllers also discontinued. But I haven't been able to buy one of these in a year. Like, I got my Last of Us Part 2 controller and this red one last, but stick drift and things happen, and all of a sudden you can't buy another controller. And you can't play the system. It's like, and yes, it is a long generation, so we're really struggling, and not all my controllers work properly. Like, I got the anniversary edition, and that battery is it's like 20 minutes long. It's like my gray one. Even my original PS4 controller, that I bought that when the system came out. It's like all that's got going on is I've been ripping up the pads on the joysticks, and yeah, but I mean the battery lasts longer than the 20th anniversary edition, so it's a little upsetting.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
And before you say, well, if you have a PC, just play it on PC. It's like, well, we've already come this far into the episode, but also into, the series itself, that I would have to go back and do all of that on the PC. But I also don't have a second monitor, and I can't see when this thing screws up. If you've seen my latest Jade Empire video, I had a lot of just frozen time, and that was weird because I didn't actually view it before I threw it up, so I just rendered it all, and that's what happened. I guess it was part of the recording, and I couldn't tell because I'm playing on the PC, and so it's taking up the entire screen. I don't have to, I can't afford to, I can't even afford to make sure you can't hear the PS4 take off or anything like that. Or green screen. Not green screen. That's my couch. My dog goes on it. She's outside right now. I will stop bitching. That's just... It was something that it's been bothering me for a while. It's like, yeah, I spent a lot of money on this PC, but I can't actually connect another monitor to it. It's like, there's only one port. Real happy about that. Anyway.
I just wanted to talk.
Fair enough. What did you want to talk about?
Oh, never mind.
I should go.
Drink.
Bye, Commander.
I'll join you. Monster. Pipeline punch, guys. If you haven't tried it before, you should try it. It's very good. Anyway, let's go get Wrex's armor. I should probably put the headphones on. Sort of important. Katashi. Molten light metal. It's like, so you know, this is like they have all this information about all these planets. You know, it's like they didn't have to do this at all. Though I am glad they did. What really upsets me is I know there's supposed to be something here. Right over here, there's supposed to be something right over here. Those of you who have played the original game on the Xbox 360, you know what was right here in the Phoenix system in the Argos Row. In the Argos Row cluster. A little place called Pinnacle Station. Not here anymore. Well, we couldn't put it into the game. We don't know where that went. Oh, you have to do some work to put it in? I guess not. They're not gonna put it in. It wasn't that good anyway. It was probably my least favorite of the DLCs. Just throwing that out there is like my least favorite of all Mass Effect DLCs. Pinnacle Station. Though, you know, going into Mass Effect 3 could easily see what they were actually trying to do. Come on, let's go, guys. And my least favorite thing about this trilogy remaster, you know, it's like Pinnacle Station is my least favorite DLC. My least favorite thing about this remaster is Pinnacle Station not being there and no multiplayer. When clearly you have, like, at least with the original multiplayer maps in 3, they have been remastered, and the weapons have been recalibrated. I'm wearing Garrett's hoodie. Recalibrated so that they're more balanced. And I'm like, and so you didn't give us, and some of those were DLC weapons. And I'm like, but you didn't give us the multiplayer. You remastered levels of the multiplayer and all the guns. What the hell? I mean, they did a lot, yes. A lot. Make sure lift and electronics are like your number one thing that you need to have unlocked. Make sure you do that for yourself. Make sure you do that. I was gonna say, you better be wearing that. But I need... where I need a higher one, but I can't find it. We're good there. How's your shotgun situation? How's your assault rifle situation? We are good to go! Because Talia has already been on our team for a while. She knows what's up. And of course me. Okay. Oh, we're good. Map. Well, it's right here, so. Sorry if I press buttons and all that, as you can see on the channel. I do play quite a bit of different games, and, well, not exactly good at any of them, but each one has a different control scheme. That's not it. Let's go! So here. What up? How's it going? What are you running for? I mean, did you see that guy? He's just running at the tank. Why were you running at the tank, sir? He was like, ah! Take me. Alright, guys.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
I think the red goes with the pink very well. It's nice. But Tally is just like, nope, mine's red. I've come to talk. Where you at? Where you at? Hi there. We're gonna throw you.
Hold the line!
There's a person. They're pirates. Ah.
Charging up.
Melt away. They really set this up with cover. Hi. Damn controller. Melt. no trace that we were here. Hi. Please come out. Please calm down. Like, why am I not shooting? Because I've overloaded. Damn it. Make me do this. Ow! Where'd you go? Wrex? Damn it, Tally. Just shot her right in the back. Right in the back. You didn't deserve that, Tally. I need to go upstairs. Run! I am now fatigued. What do you think, Wrex? Think there's any more opposition? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Wrex touches his grandfather's armor, his expression thoughtful, perhaps. Crooked are hard to read. Then he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. This is before the days of breaking out the dance and using emotes and such. It's like, man, that should have been added. Like bowing or like putting your hand on them or something. Like, thanks. You're a good man. You're a good man, Wrex. Oh, we can almost do all the Titans. So much fun that is. That was quick. But still, I feel like this is going to be a longer episode than usual. Especially after I did not put my phone on silent. Damn you, phone. Oh. You got to. course. We've got to talk to him now. Wrex, we did stuff for you. Maybe you'll be nicer.
Shepard,
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter.
I don't really care, Wrex.
Suit yourself.
Well, that's not what I meant.
Shepard,
So, you'd rather be a merc?
I'm a fighter.
I
God
don't
damn
really
it.
care.
Suit yourself.
I'm just spitting too. I'm
Shepard.
spitting too much.
So, you'd rather be a merc?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will
What
happen?
the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
So long, Wrex.
Shepard.
So now, he's got his family's armor. It's going to help us immensely during this next part. You can probably see where I'm going to be going with this. We just ignored, like almost completely ignored someone on our team. A little late on those. It's like, man, they did not have to put anything in there. Unnecessary, but a welcome sight. So many games out there don't even have a description for anything in their game except for what you need to do. So, nothing? I got nothing to scan and survey here? Alright. Pretty. Virmire is a lush frontier world, ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus systems has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers make it an unappealing homestead. It takes 9.2 Earth years to orbit its star. And its day length is 22.3 Earth days. And its surface gravity is a little bit less than this, so if you're worried about how much you weigh, then you would weigh less here. it seems like a nice temperature place with a nice atmospheric pressure. So I would personally colonize this planet. Just saying. Virmire is beautiful.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline.
Well,
Joke around.
it's like literally one of the best parts in this game. Getting dropped in the Mako. Joker's very good at getting us in there. It's like, wasn't that just impressive? I'm gonna try to use that as my my thumbnail picture. It's like, yeah, I know I haven't been doing too many thumbnail pictures. I'm just kind of like leaving it with that first scene that we saw on Eden Prime throughout all this. I don't want to spoil anything, but maybe I should, you know. Oh, by the way, if you happen to get stuck during these parts and you're like, I don't know, if I can handle this. It's like, you can handle it. Just drive. That's why I say get your electronic skill all the way up to 10 or whatever number that is. Go! And then literally no one can touch you. Yeah, I'm a terrible driver. I missed it. Oops. Oh, I didn't think this is possible. Woo! So, yeah, we saw how many times I've this guy here. Oh, I literally do not have a problem driving through. Like, I didn't have to stop here. But there's stuff here. And yes, you'll see me continuously keep doing that. Instead of using, hey, we got dudes down here. Hack that guy. I'll sabotage this guy. I guess we'll... Ah, see you. Get lifted. Disintegrate. But don't use Omnigel. Because you don't need to. It won't let you open those if you don't have the description skill anyway, even if you have Metagel. Alright, Omnigel. Too many damn gels. Well, look at this place. Not colonized, huh? Or maybe this determinist system is doing that. Guess we'll have to go ask. Ah! Don't flip the tank again. Just do that. You don't need anybody else.
That's a big gun. Hope we can find the off button.
Probably wasting my time. Well, you hear that? You heard it here first, guys. Sucks to suck, guys. It sucks to suck. They're shooting at a Colossus. I said you don't need to worry about it. They won't listen to you. Get that gate. Let's disable this.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to go, Shepard.
Me too. Yeah. That's exactly what they're doing. So, you know, you just gotta watch out for that guy. I mean, we did kind of push him out there. So it is our bad. Pretty sure I opened that gate. Last time I was playing this game too, but the same thing happened. I'm so confused. Like, did they open the gate? Because it was closed when we got here. But did they open the gate? Like, when I got into this room? There we go. Vehicle gate is open. Run! That's the gate. Gate doors. Just, that's the first time I've ever noticed that. I don't know why I've never noticed that before. Those are the gate doors. Hey! Best buds forever. Damn it. Die. Preferably. These gates are down. Come up here. I see you. Boogable. We got another one. He's firing. Ow. Vehicle gates open, so this one I just had to do that. But yeah. Go! Yeah, you can see it. See? That one was rising. I was trying to run, but I was trying to run like I was in Elden Ring. With the circle button, there's no jump. Damn it! I'm falling apart at the seams. I also can't drive this thing still. I'm not good with makeup.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
Look at this world. Created. We've made it.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here. It's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Wrex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful, but be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
I don't like that line because it's like insinuating that, you know, we're gonna kill him.
I'm concerned about Wrex. Can we still trust him?
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Somebody is upset. But I'm glad that everyone had the time enough to take off their armor. Yes! Look at that. Heavy armor Krogan Phoenix 6. Now, he can be an even beefier boy. Okay.
I don't like the way Wrex is behaving. He's really on edge.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
What the hell were you doing?
I've been on this mission far too long. My brood won't even recognize me.
A little hint, a little nod to,
I am worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be...
oh no, Wrex is my homie. We go back. I have done terrible things in my life. That's not one of them. Terrible things.
We better succeed, human. We still feel the toll of the Krogan rebellion.
Maybe, you know, stop.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Calm down, Wrex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Wrex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. Thank us for wiping out the Virmire. They neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Get in line. Wrex. You're a good man, Wrex. Good man. Never let them destroy your people. What happened to your people is an absolute tragedy. Okay? Absolute tragedy. Just an inch away from his face. It's an absolute tragedy. I'll step back. A tragedy, nonetheless. let's rectify that situation. He's like, please back up. So,
These Solarians seem pretty tough. I just hope they hold up under pressure.
oh, no, like, good job. Hey, good job for making Wrex see eye to eye with the humans. Yeah, no problem.
Just say the word. I'm ready to go.
God damn it. Karis?
With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
Nobody wants to congratulate me. Calming down the hothead.
I will fight with fire for you, Commander.
Okay, just don't get burned.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
So please don't say stuff like that. Look at all that money. Again, you don't really need to buy anything in this game. They just kind of give it to you. Hey, you! Let's talk.
You talk sense to a Krogan. I didn't think that was possible.
Thank you. I don't know your name. Thank you for recognizing what I just did here. How about you?
Watch that Krogan of yours. Who knows what he'll do once you're in the breeding chambers.
If you still don't have any faith in him standing down, so yeah, there's that.
You must be very persuasive to change the Krogan's mind.
You have no idea.
This facility is well protected. It must be very important to Saren.
I don't know. Is it? Where's your mom? Is she here? I'd really like to speak with your mom.
Krogan that responds to reason. How strange.
And they don't even just have one line of dialogue, they have multiple lines.
It's rare to see a Krogan accept reason. You command exceptional loyalty.
Not a single person had something similar to say, or even the same to say. You know, like not, you know what I'm getting at. Like some people, like some games will have like the same line just said slightly different from itself. You know, it's just like that was just another take that the actor did. No, but this is like really fleshed out. Everyone's talking. One guy doesn't believe that he'll still be loyal once he actually sees what's going on in there. So he's a little bit of a negative Nancy. We're gonna call you negative. Dumb name. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get right back into it. This is going to be a longer episode. We are finishing Virmire today, so. And it's been about an hour. So yeah, I'll be right back. And alright, I'm back. So, I must assault this base. The only thing we can see is this wall. Look at the architecture here. Captain.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
You find your bed. Hey, the naps now. Awesome. Close this. Still keep the light. Yeah, good girl. Fuzzies. Fuzzies around your eye. Love you. I love you. Good girl. Andromeda has joined us for Virmire, so she may fall asleep.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me out. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Igor, Manavai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
Give me a quick rundown of the plan again.
You are Team Shadow. We will create a distraction while you infiltrate the base. Make your way to the breeding grounds at the heart of the facility. Disable the AA guns so the Normandy can land and deliver the nuke. If we get that far, we'll try to help you with guns, but don't count on it. Once you have the bomb, place it next to the geothermal taps. Then get out before it detonates.
Why can't my team have a cool name? We have to be Shadow. So kill the humans a human name.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We're still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. a silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot, or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden cracks. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Just trying to do a nice little turnaround here. Hi, guys. I'd say yeah. We'll give trial. So how dare we not even use Garrus for most of this? I have Phoenix. So his is medium still. He's got one hell of a rifle. Thunder 4. But beefy. Barely. Now we're up in Polaris 6. Alright. Maybe we should save it. Alright.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. 14.
Melt them.
Run by with coordinated crossfire. Check for long-range turrets helping against target.
I got a secret weapon, guys. Where are you? Hi. You were not the one I wanted destroyed. Get up here. Banshee. Save them. I did that so that if you're looking at this to be like, well, what do I do?
Something scrambling and targeting.
You
Got a
know
shot.
that there's nothing
Chief Williams,
underneath
take the heat off my line.
Sorry, the ramps, the incline, yes. Melt. This should go around here, yeah. So I thought. These guys were hanging out in here because they were like, ooh, waterfall, pretty. No! I was wondering how long it would take me to die. Jeez. I was like, am I getting too good at this?
Shadow is on the ground. Shadow is on the ground. Final line. Teato team.
Final buy is under coordinated crossfire. Check for long-range turrets helping the Geth target.
Yeah. So, Casey Hudson and his team of wonderful developers, when creating this game,
We should see if that outpost has any useful information.
basically he wanted to create his own Star Wars, which, you know, after doing KOTOR, definitely see why they would want that. What an embarrassing death, too. to the face. Like, what? No. And you're good there.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manavai.
Ah! The gun's floating. Terrible shot. Push him out of there.
I can't get it off.
Like, never mind. Come back. There's a rocket drone here. Don't! I'm like, is he gonna die? Come on. Get off. Good job, Wrex. Is there another one? This reminds me of Red versus Blue, you know? Bugs! Anybody else?
Calling SAT strikes. Jayeto, watch for comm stations.
Oh god.
Williams, can you see anything?
One of the most dangerous enemies in this game. Show thyself. Are you hitting him through the wall? Oh my. I have the Force. Russian Krogan. Usually some of my favorite guys. Yeah. There's a thing here. Not this? Just blew up, so I don't know. I don't know if I've ever done that. I've played this game thousands of times and I don't think I've ever shot that. Or I just never remember that I do. He's main. Hey, guy, jeez. I'll leave you in pieces. Gotta run. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. It's still got it here.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
You got it. Bye. Making that plant all icy, Garrus. There he is. Gun after gun after gun. Oh, I fucking hate this area. You ready? Yeah. Target.
Let's take it out before they come back and blast
No more embarrassing deaths, please. I also feel like they come, more coming up. No more fuel. How are you gonna keep going? We destroy your fuel, we destroy anything that you can use against us. Bad man. Nothing down here, just in case you're wondering. I like walking underneath the walkway anyway. Sometimes you may push an enemy down here. You'd be like, how do I get down there? This is how you get down there. Ramps. Let's go to the other side. So this is just all the shit we're gonna do before we even go to the base. Ah. I'm gonna have to ask you to get the hell out of here. That's pretty much the strategy you want to use at all times. The heavies. Pretty much, yeah. The heavy enemies, guys, you can do a lot of damage to you. Lift them. You get them off their feet. Like, if you don't do that with a Krogan and you're shooting him, then he'll use immunity, and you can't hit him anywhere, and his health regenerates like so fast. So you're just like, try to prevent that from happening, I would say. Very easy to get caught up in a firefight and then all of a sudden die because of a Krogan, a charging Krogan. It's very effective. I can't look over this. Alright guys, to the base. sitting ducks out here. Wait a minute. So all I hear is boom, 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 boom. So hopefully they're doing good.
Air threat has not materialized. You may be getting some help from Shadow.
Again, here we go. Lift them. One is in the air. We have this Krogan here. He's looking like he's gonna do something. Or he's gonna throw. Well, probably. Oh, he did. He did. Stand up. And he down. Careful what you're shooting at. And now you're dead. Only his guns left. I can only imagine what this game would be like if they decided, when remastering it, to bring all the weapons from the 3 up through 2 and 1, and the game mechanics from 3. They'd have
Hold the
to
line,
change
man. Hold the line.
everything. No? I thought you could do it from the new terminal. We have to do it from this one.
We've got access to base security. We should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear out the guards for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
What the hell, Garrus? I thought you were wearing white. So you and the Quarian have got to be different. The hell? We're trying to have a theme here, Garrus. Ruining it. Your other one was way whiter. Oh, you're just gonna start out running? Here. Ow. Why is there a Solarian in there, and why was he shooting at me? I literally shot him once and he like died. Indoctrinate. Nakuda. It's not cool, bro. Whoa! Kill it while it's in the air. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're singing this too? Not even here anymore. It just went up there and then it's like, You saw it here first.
Is someone out there?
Prisoners. You even fucking start.
Give a little ground, Williams. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
He's like, nope, I don't want them hanging out in there. Bring them out. The longer they're in there, the worse it becomes. Where are we? Cells.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Mano Savata of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, sir. Captured well on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, sir. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
What do they do to you, soldier?
Experiments, but I don't know what for. The effect of incessant whispering on my shortening temper? Who knows? I just need out.
Something's not right here, Shepard.
Setting him free could endanger the mission.
No. I need to get out. This room is too small and it keeps talking and I really want to get out of here and get some work done. I need to get out. Let me out.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
I can't. For I know what's happening. Some of you may know what's happening too. But some of you don't know what's happening. That's why we're here. We're here. Someone knows what's happening. If I throw you, will you die? No. Throw. Yes. If I throw with such force, you will die. Considering that it only takes really about 1 to 2 shots from me to kill you, you shouldn't even be fighting back right now. If you just lower your weapons, I won't shoot you. If you stop shooting me, I won't shoot you. Unfortunately, that's not something you can just do in this game. You can't just be like, you know, oh, if I decide to stop shooting, then maybe I'll have a chance for dialogue. It's like, no. What? No, I don't want to go backwards. I thought we were good. Elevate. What the hell, Paris? I mean, look at that. Clearly. Did you forget to wash it? Ah, Droyus. Kill the Krogan Doctor. Something is very wrong here. These are tubes. Alright, give me a better one for Darius. Damn it. Well, I mean, I don't think mine's that good, so maybe I'll switch mine out. We'll see here in a minute. Husks. They got themselves some husks here. Polaris 7. There's nothing here. Look at all that. Yeah. So many. Perfect. 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 Incendiary explosive 6. Any new pistols? That's a terrible heat sink. It's terrible. All right. Who wants to fight? It's not this way. It'd be clear if you actually looked at the fucking everything. Howdy. I think you might not like where you're going. That was a weak throw, Wrex. Come on. Weak. I threw a guy into the ocean. You threw him here. That's how we roll. Okay.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
I'm not going to hurt you. Who are you?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you didn't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
You enjoyed that, Commander.
No. Garrus, I didn't. I didn't enjoy that. I don't like letting people go. You understand? She deserves to die.
Saren's experiments have to be stopped.
Saren needs to pay for what he's done to my people.
We'll do another Codex and Chill episode pretty much like after I want to say I'll have to do it after Novaria. There's got quite a bit in there too. But we're going to a laboratory.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
Heavily tinted windows, too. Tubes. Look at this one. Wow. Oh, hi. This burns right into your brain, doesn't it? We activated something. Let's give me horns. Horns. Sort of. Sort of horns. Mm-hmm.
To tear this whole place down.
The Solarians will do their part. Let's just make sure we do ours.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am Sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them, the legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology, by using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us. They're here to wipe us out.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console's been disabled. Orders, Commander.
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
See? Look at those windows, and what's... Things just emanating. Or is that... Is that Sovereign? That's just invisible now. They're moving invisible. That is like... Wow. Yeah. Still, every time I hear it. Sovereign's voice. Confident spawn of ignorance. This cycle cannot be broken. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure. Then, like, you put that reverb and stuff on it. Woo-hoo! Come here. Let's how to die properly.
The Geth are turning from your position, Jayato. Looks like Shadow picked a sensitive spot. Williams, head them off. Hold them.
Ah. Krogan. Come here. Let's see it. Let's see it. He's shooting me. We got him anyway. See, just like that. His health just came back. Biotics. Use them. Don't be afraid to use your powers. You're never going to beat this game on insanity without doing that. I was so happy when they said that I didn't have to continuously try to unlock the insanity difficulty. I was having problems on the PS3. I had to keep deleting everything, including all save data. So once I would get to hardcore, I would have to like bring my PS3 back to factory settings. I'm just like, I'm not playing through this 4 more times just to unlock that difficulty again. You know, so. Hi everyone. Hit me with something special. scared. So scared of these guys. No! Don't be a rocket whore. And the final rocket whore. Those guys are the worst. Oh no. Like, whoa, Scoob. Alright, let's do this. Tungsten rounds. I have no idea what they're saying. I'd like to stop pressing X now, thank you. Turn around. Hell yeah. Hey, maybe you could throw that. Good.
Now it's our turn.
Man, this is a long episode. Guys.
That's it. We need to clear the gate and set those charges.
Out there. Do ya know what you're getting into? Oh. Yeah, I can throw you. Hurts, don't it? Look at all these tanks. Reminds me of another tank.
Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
We're here.
All right. Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Word. Woo! Makes you a sight for sore eyes.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, can you read me?
The nuke is almost ready. Get to the rendezvous point, Williams.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. You've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker. Now!
Negative! It's too hot! Can't risk it! We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the bomb. Go get them and meet me back here.
Up to the AA tower. Move.
It's like, no, I'd like to continue using these guys. It's like, you don't just get to switch them out. That's how I feel. Oh god. This must be massive ass cooling rods. Hi there! Oh, you have pretty armor. Oh. Almost had a really bad situation there with that charging Krogan. It's like, what happened to all your guys' moves? Just use them all, someone? At some point? Sometime? Let's do this. We're saving Ashley, guys.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many. I don't think we can survive until you get here. I'm activating the bomb.
What the hell are you doing, Alenko?
I'm just making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get Williams and get the hell out of here.
Screw that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Alenko.
The moment in time where you realize.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
I'm sorry, Caden. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
I never make these decisions lightly. Because you know what's happening. Like, this isn't just, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, oh, well, you know, somehow I magically, jeez. We all survived this, aren't we? Aren't we so great? Aren't we? Aren't we? And that's on the list.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Doesn't look that subtle to me. That's probably why you're hiding behind your holograms when you call them. Oh, don't worry about me, I'm fine. Just robotic arm. Stuff swimming in his chest.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers. We can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, we must die.
I'm afraid you're wrong. Ah! It's gonna throw me off the cliff here. I'm very angry. Oh.
All right, everybody, hang on.
I don't want to live there anymore. I can't imagine that kind of fallout. I can't imagine that kind of fallout did anything good to Virmire's atmosphere.
I can't believe Caden didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
Alenko knew the risks going in. He gave his life to save the rest of us.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
It wasn't your call, Williams. I had to choose. I chose you.
I'm sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful for that. But it should have been me. Alenko was a superior officer. I would have gladly stayed behind.
Ash, how far are you going to drive yourself? Are you trying to be a martyr? To redeem your grandfather's honor?
That's not fair.
What the public and the military did to him was unfair. But I don't want to lose a good soldier over it.
Aye, Commander.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos!
I've never heard that name before.
I am not surprised. Ilos is in a region of space accessible only through the Mu Relay, but the Mu Relay was lost thousands of years ago. Nobody knows where it is.
How do you lose a mass relay?
Its original coordinates would place it deep inside the Terminus systems. Unfortunately, a star in one of those nearby systems went nova roughly 4,000 years ago. The shockwave sent the relay trillions of kilometers off course. Then the dust and the radiation from the exploding star engulfed that entire region in a dense nebula cloud. Finding any object in space is difficult. Finding the Mu Relay inside a nebula cloud is virtually impossible. It would take decades.
If nobody's ever been there, how did you recognize Ilos from my visions?
I recognized some of the landmarks from the photos and vids I'd seen during my research. I know of Ilos. I just do not know where it is.
Are you saying it's hopeless?
I am afraid so. Unless you somehow find the coordinates for the Mu Relay, then it would be possible to... Oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Virmire was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign. A Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. You probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Oh, looks like we lost the signal, Joker.
Understood, Commander.
Man. All that today. Wow. Sorry, it's such a long one, but, you know, gotta get that one done. That one's the most important. The big twist. We lost Kid Milenko today. The heart feels heavy. Because Ashley's blaming herself. And they wouldn't have gotten that kind of dialogue if you did not talk with her about Armistice Day and what happened to her grandfather and why her family's blacklisted and all that. And, you know, so you wouldn't have been able to have that moment with her. Oh, what? I know, it's over, huh? So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out the other videos on the channel too, you know, like see what else is up with some of the blind playthroughs. This one isn't a blind playthrough, but I do have some blind playthroughs going on. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next episode where eventually we're going to have to go to Novaria, but I'm going to put that off as much as possible. As much as possible. And then, yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.